Hello and welcome to the top 5 maintenance tips for the Dyson V11 or V10 cordless vacuum cleaner. If you've got one of these fabulous cordless vacuum cleaners, this is the best way to keep it working, fully functioning, and keep it running for as long as possible. Our first top tip is never to pass the max fill line on the vacuum. This is because this mesh filter here will begin to start sucking in the dirt, and this will mean that your filter will begin to get clogged much quicker than usual. Always empty the machine when it's up to the max fill line. This is really simple and easy and shouldn't require too much work. All that's needed is to push this lever here and it will empty, just like so. An important part of the Dyson V11 and V10 to keep this machine working as good as new is to wash your filter. This is the filter on mine and it's quite dirty. This should be washed in only water. If you apply a chemical to it, you'll begin to put chemical and soap suds between the fibres of the filter. Slowly you'll begin to clog the filter up more and more until it doesn't work anymore, and you'll have to get a new filter, and these really aren't cheap, costing in at around £50 from Dyson. So let's wash this filter with just some warm water. Make sure the water isn't boiling hot. Warm or cool water will do fine, and just rinse it off and give it a rub with your finger. You can see there's no need for chemicals as it's already begun to remove most of the dirt just by doing that. Fill it up and put your hand at the bottom if you've got the V11, as the V11 doesn't have a top on it, and give it a good shake. This will remove any dirt from inside, and then just pour it away. This should be left to dry in the air for around 48 hours. Don't put it back in the machine until it's fully dry. Putting it back in the machine when it's wet will invalidate your warranty and likely blow the motor, which you really don't want. If you find that the wand is hard to remove or put back, it's more than likely that the contacts or the inner part is dirty and dusty. This is just caused by the friction between the wand and the grit in here. Just wipe this out like this, and this will stop any of that friction. Afterwards, a top tip is to put some talcum powder on your finger and rub it around. It just helps slide in, especially if you've used water to wipe out here, which you should never do, as it removes the sliding material that stops it being able to be stuck in there. With the cyclone unit, this can get dust trapped inside it. While this won't affect performance, it is best to remove this. There's no need to wash it, as that would be silly, and it would also take up to 3 weeks to dry. Just give it a gentle tap out and the majority will fall out. Just do this after every empty of the bin. It's really easy and really simple and keeps the machine maintaining at its peak. Our last tip is to keep your brush roll clean. While this machine has got an anti-tangle brush roll, sometimes things might become tangled on it. It's really important to clean this, and there's no better way than just pulling off hairs or using a small pair of scissors to just snip them off. As you can see, ours is clean, but as this will get matted over time, it's worth just keeping on top of it, and don't let it build up, as that will begin to put strain on the motor and the machine won't function as it should, as the bristles won't be able to agitate the carpets. If you haven't watched this video before and you've washed out this internal here, you shouldn't do this, because it means that friction will build up between the seals and the internals, and you'll find it hard to push off. Then with the force of that, you'll end up breaking the bin off the end. It's so worth putting a bit of flour or talc on here, just to make sure that it's able to slide off and on easily. As you can see, the bin slides on and off very easy with the bin fully talced. This is the best way to reduce friction between the bin and the seal. So if you haven't done that, make sure you do it. Thanks for watching, and we hope your Dyson V11 or V10 is now performing as it was new again. If this video has helped you, share it with your friends, as they might need to clean their vacuum, and give them a reminder. Thanks for watching, see you soon.